Hey there, it's Katie from the Everhart Museum in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and this is for Museum Adventure Week. In case you're not able to join our live classes or you need a little extra help after the live classes, you can check out these videos to help you out with each lesson. So for day 4, we're going to learn how to write our names in hieroglyphics. So with this worksheet in your pencil, the way the Egyptian alphabet is for us to decode is each letter has a symbol or a hieroglyph to go with it. So for me to write my name, I'm going to help myself out and I'm just going to spell my name and I'm going to space out my letters to go from there, and I'm going to find the symbol that goes with my letter and I'm going to draw it as best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to look as close to that as I can get it. And I'm going to find my next letter and draw the next hieroglyph once again as best I can. So you're matching up your letter with the symbol and giving your best effort to draw that hieroglyph onto your paper. You can practice this as many times as you need on this worksheet, on the front, on the back. Now you guys are seeing why I spaced my letters out so far. If you have a really long name, you can write it in 2 rows. You do what's best for your name, because we're just learning how each of these letters looks in an ancient Egyptian text. And my last letter, I'm going to draw as best I can. Take a quick moment to try to decide if you can figure out what these objects represent. Think of all we've talked about this week for ancient Egyptian culture and history and art, and decide if you know what kind of bird this is. What is this object? What does this half circle represent? And see if you can come up with things that you think each of these letters represent. When you're ready, you can practice it on your big cartouche. Remember, a cartouche is a nameplate for pharaohs, and a lot of times you would see them next to their monument or next to their tomb to tell everybody who comes by later on exactly who is in that tomb. So the nameplate cartouche is very important for those pharaohs. And I'm going to try to make sure that all 5 of my hieroglyphs fit, but I also want to draw it nice and big so people can read my Egyptian name big and proud on my cartouche. We have one that is already cut to be the size of a necklace piece, and you can, once you practice it on the practice page, you can then put it on your necklace one and design your own wearable cartouche for yourself as well. A little bit of bonus supplies are in your kit for today's activity. Maybe you want to use your original worksheet and write out your family members' names. Maybe they want to know how their name would be written in hieroglyphs, and give them a piece of paper to make their own cartouche necklace. Have a lot of fun with this. Add some color if you would like with your own coloring tools or with the crayons provided, and now you know how to decode your own name. Oh my goodness, I went back and double checked my hieroglyphic name and made a mistake. So when you are looking at these, be sure that the letter goes with the symbol above the letter, because I got K-A-T. My hieroglyph for my letter I is a sideways triangle. So it's even easier than what I think looks like a beach towel, but I doubt that's what it was used for in ancient Egyptian time. So once again, be sure that you go slow and careful. Mistakes happen, but I want to make sure I spell my name correctly. So I'm going to erase those hieroglyphs on my cartouche and on my worksheet and fix that mistake. much better.